From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Today, Gio Gonzalez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy.
Leading
An
off the
ERA of
afternoon
over
for
4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Behind 0-2 now. 1-2 the count to Billy Hamilton. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Speeding for second goes Hamilton. And the Royals are going to get a man into scoring position right away on the leadoff double.
Wow, that's a way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of it.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
With Merrifield next to hit.
The second baseman.
Runs up and gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. 276 the average coming in for him. No home runs as of yet. 9 driven in. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Flying toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Salvador Perez is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Merrifield leads off first with 1 away. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 3-2 to the Royals' designated hitter.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Digging in, Chesler Cuthbert. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Now both runners are breaking. Swinging a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Now at the plate, Jorge Bonifacio. And a great chance here for Kansas City to add on in just the first inning. The 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little.
1 run scores. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
3-1 the count now. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball from the stretch. The fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Grounded back up the middle. Torres hit the bag. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Brett Gardner.
And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4-spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Giancarlo Stanton now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. O'Hearn takes it in. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire. Back to the top of the order now, and in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
The center fielder, number 2.
First pitch of the at-bat. No ball and no strikes. Owings, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, number 50.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Pitch outside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game. Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. No balls and 1 strike. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton will get there, and he puts it away to. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez.
Leading off,
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Gary.
Lots of baseball left in this one if we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Glorious.
Plate, Didi Gregorius. Only one hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting 6.
Settling in now, Miguel Andujar. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the high level.
And they will get he's in there. Very close play at first.
The baseman.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Bonifacio has to retreat to the track, but he has. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Hicks is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 0-1 the count. Ground ball foul down the left side. 1 out, nobody on. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full. There's ball 4. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio.
The right fielder.
High in the air out to left field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up now, Adalberto Mondesi drew a base on balls his first time up. 1-0 the count. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Rolled slowly to first. Bird fields it cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is leading off the inning, Greg Bird, and they'll need him to get something going here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hamilton is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So striding in, Austin Romine. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Romine, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
And he popped him up. Merrifield ranging into shallow right. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. The bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bonifacio going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging his bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going to whole calendar week with between at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan O'Hearn, as we begin the top of the 4th. No balls and a strike to count. O'Hearn, a native Texan. He was an 8th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
So he throws him for the strikeout. Ryan O'Hearn goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Digging in once again, Chris Owings. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that's dead center for strike 1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Takes this the other way to right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More leading off the inning, Giancarlo Stanton, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Owings racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Here's Didi Gregorius. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. And this will be fouled away. The 1-1 home. Line drive base hit.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter is able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Here's Miguel Andujar now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ready for another shot now. Whit Merrifield. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way go.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Salvador Perez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting.
So here's the Royals DH, Brian Goodwin. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, boys. Through the 5.5, the old Tony Gwynn hole. And a nice piece of base running. Guy on second is able to let that ball, see it go through, and then advance up to third.
Gardner has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Bonifacio. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitch.
And now this is bobbled out in center.
Now batting.
So 2 on with 2 away. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. No balls and 1 strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Goodwin, the runner at third. Bonifacio on at second with 2 down. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
And the catch is made right on top. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs, so he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Whoa, that ball was close. Just right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. Scooped up, 1 there. On to first, and they get them both. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. First offering on its way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Well,
another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Digging in, Ryan O'Hearn. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Here's a pop-up now. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting. The left fielder, Willie Hamilton.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is coming up as that's going to be all for Gio Gonzalez. Gone after 5 1/3 here as he never really found his groove in this one. 2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hit the way pitch pretty well, but we just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here's Chris Owings now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There goes the runner. Pitch inside the throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw gets him 2 down.
The batter number 60.
Coming to the plate now, Whit Merrifield. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. Hamilton at third with 2 away. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now. Line to the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
The catcher, number 13.
Now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a...
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Brian Goodwin would be next. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Gardner is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Brett Gardner now, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Now the first is in time for the first down. Here's the pitch. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. Hamilton is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Fouled off. No runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Short, hit hard, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with guys. So that's exactly what happened right there.
Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. And he will get there to make the... Ready now, Brian Goodwin, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Brian
in there for strike one. Hard liner towards short, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a two-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Here's the 1-0. Line drive to center field. Hicks, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
Sliding into the box, Jorge Bonifacio. Previous history with Sabathia, he's gone 3 for 8. Bounce to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Up next for the Royals.
He's set, and the pitch.
Adalberto.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike. Goodwin on third with 2 out. Takes this the other way to right. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting. Number 66.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Here's another 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Now a swing, and O'Hearn sends this one high in the air and out to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. 3 runs already home here. Popped him up. Bird on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. He singled his last time up.
The shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first
Didi
offering.
Gregorius.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Owens racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, he's gotten outs when he's needed them, and he seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Standing in now, Torres. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hamilton is under it. 2 gone. Digging in, Greg Bird. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. first pitch strikes. How about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Andujar, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled away. The 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Owings ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on the track. At the plate, Chris Owings. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. And he drops it. Into the box, 50, Whit Merrifield. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one. Looking for a 5th in this at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-0 pitch is a slider. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher, number 13.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
For the Royals,
trying to pick things up where we left off, Brian Goodwin, and their runners at the corners now. Lined hard toward right center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
now batting. Third base.
Now in the box, Chesler Cuthbert. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Perez at second, Cuthbert at first, 1 gone. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Next for New York, Austin Romine. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Gardner.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. Line toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. Romine blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate. And they are now on the board, though still well behind.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first out. Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. On the season, Stanton is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Throwing to second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Clichés are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Bonifacio is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Now battle.
So striding forward now, Didi Gregorius. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. Stanton at second with 2 down. Lifted the other way to left center. Hamilton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Royals 12 and the Yankees 2. Stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The shortstop, Adalberto.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Mondesi.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A ball and a strike.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So coming to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here's Sabathia on 1-2. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Now back.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Billy Hamilton working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ripped on the ground to first. There's one. Out. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The center fielder, number 2.
Ready for another chance. Chris Owings is looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 2 out with the man at first. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment. Able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Ready with the 1-0. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there. 1-2.
Hot shot to first base and a great play. Kevin McCarthy will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Now batting, Miguel Andujar, starting things for his side in the 9th. Oh, that ball comes in and gets him. Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second, and that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. Now this gets all the way to the wall. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He's hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put Goodwood on.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Torres stands at second with no outs. Hit on the ground to short. And he has some trouble with it. Now they will get the out at first, and on top of that, the runner hesitated, and he's forced to stay put.
The catcher, number 28.
Stepping into the box, Austin Romine. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Line drive to left, and that's in there, base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit. He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
You know, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that's a tough one right there for your pitcher, Bueller. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Shoots this one to first. The second for one. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Last chance for the Yankees. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bonifacio going back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Got him swinging in the dirt. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Royals have taken the first 3 games in this 4-game set. They'll look to sweep tomorrow as the ball game is over.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57.